Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here with some more Hearthstone, and we are finally going to be taking a look at the arena. I've had a lot of people ask me to do some arena coverage, and I decided, sure, why the heck not? So let's go ahead and let's do some arena. So we're starting off here, we get 3 heroes to choose from. Every time you start an arena game, you get to choose 3 that are randomly given to you out of the 9 total heroes in the game. So we've got a choice between the Warlock, the Priest, and the Shaman. And I think for the sake of arena, it's either going to be Warlock or Shaman. You know what? Why don't we... Let's go with the Shaman. I like the Shaman. You can be aggressive. Totems are really nice. So what's going to happen is we're going to be given 3 cards at random that will either be neutral cards or Shaman cards. And then it goes random, every 3 cards. And then you just try to construct a deck. And you just basically... You don't know what you're going to get. You just have to think, all right, let me think of the Shaman cards. Let me try to make a deck that's going to work pretty well. Of all of this, it's probably either going to be the Molten Giant or the Mountain Giant. Let me think. Mountain Giant can be really nice for an early game drop. A Molten Giant is nice for late game after you've taken quite a bit of damage. Let's make this the late game choice. We're going to go with the Molten Giant, I think. It's the late game 8/8, not affected by silence because it's just a base creature. All right, so then at this point we've got a couple of choices here, and we're going to try to balance early game, late game, and utility. Of all of these, maybe the Tide Hunter. I don't expect to be able to build a Murloc deck because you never know what you're going to get, but 2/2/1, 2/1 and a 1/1 is pretty nice. The Ancient Brewmaster is also really good. But let's go with the early game here. Let's get the Tide Hunter in here. Next choice, Ancestral Healing. We can go with the Ogre Magi or the Dragon Hawk. Dragon Hawk isn't bad early game. Unfortunately, it really sucks against the Rogue, as well as the Mage and the Druid. The Ogre's nice for the spell power. I don't know that we're going to have a lot of spell damage in this deck, but if we do, that'll be nice to have. So let's go with that. Get the Lightning Bolt for 3 damage. Also have a Geomancer and a River Crocodile, which is just a nice 2/3, a nice early game drop. Yeah, why don't we go to the Lightning Bolt? Nice removal. Get the spell power from that. All right, now we got a Razor Friend Hunter, a Nightblade, and a Stormwind Champion. Champion's really nice late game, especially with my totems. Stormforge Axe is nice. Bloodlust is just... It's Bloodlust. And the 3/3 Divine Shield. I'm going to go with the Bloodlust, actually. See if we get a few of those. All right, Abomination for mass removal. Defender. The Imp Master is good, but I don't necessarily want it here because I'll have totems filling up my board anyways. The Defender is really nice for the extra taunts. Let's go with the Defender. Okay, next up here, we got the Unbound Elemental, which gets pumped up every time we play Overload. Can be pretty good if you build a deck around it, but I don't know that we'll have a lot of Overload because of the randomness. Got the early game, we also have the Warlord. I like the Warlord. Early game Divine Shield. Well, let's build this a little more aggressive with Bloodlust. So let's go with this. Flame Tongue Totem is pretty much the choice here. That is so good. Alright, we can go with the Flesh Eating Ghoul. We can also go with the Taunt. We don't have much Taunt yet. In fact, we don't have any Taunt. Let's go with the Taunt. Get the defensive. It's just a mix, you know, you gotta balance it out. You really want silence, so pretty much every time I see this come up, I kind of go for it. Kind of the same thing. We got the Weapon and the Stormforge Axe, which could be nice to have. The Ray Leader, pump up our other minions' attacks. Let's go with the Ray Leader. 3/3 Taunt, I think will be the choice here. Again, we're thinking of keeping this a little bit more on the aggressive side. Go with the Shield Master out of those choices. That's kind of my best bet. Let's go with this one for the early spell damage. Could get the Rockbiter Weapon. Could also just get the Bloodfen Raptor. What are we looking at for creatures? We got a lot of creatures. Let's go him. Get the extra creature in play. Get the extra body on the board. Gnomish Inventor, nice for drawing a card. This is so good. But, again, you worry about it getting picked off and stuff. I think we'll hit the... I'm really hoping to draw into another Bloodlust. That would make all of this worthwhile, because we're going for the aggro deck here. Which won't work. It won't not work, but it won't be as good if we don't get... it won't be as good if we don't get another Bloodlust. So the Swordsmith. Pretty solid. Fork to Lightning for early removal to let my creatures push through. Cult Master could be really good. Having a Hex is nice too, though. We've got the Silence. Let's get the Cult Master. I'm liking keeping this. Yes, there's a second Bloodlust. Love it. This will all pay off if we, especially if we got another Bloodlust. That'd be kind of hilarious. Let's go with the Loot Hoarder here. Trying to keep our mana curve towards the earlier side of things. Giving another guy Wind Furies can be really nice. Let's go with that. Out of these, I mean, if we're sticking to the aggro thing with the Bloodlust, Acolyte of Pain is really nice to have, though, for the card draw, so we're going to go with that. And another Acolyte of Pain. Sure. Another Flame Tongue Totem. Yep. Yep. So we managed to build a fairly aggressive deck. The War Leader doesn't do me much good. I guess we'll go with the Mountain Giant out of all of these. I mean, I only have like one Murloc, so the... Okay, all right, so there we go. That's the deck. We're going pretty much for on the offensive. Got our mana curve, you can see, sitting between 2 and 4 primarily. We've got the Bloodlust, a few of the late game creatures here. And we're gonna hop right into the arena and see how this deck does. So I'm probably gonna segment these videos, do a few games of video. Keep it around maybe 20 to 30 minutes each or something like that. This first video, obviously, lots of time spent with the creation portion of things. And our first game against one of the heroes that we don't want to play against. Someone who can deal with the early game creatures, unfortunately enough. Alright, so we're going to drop that. And I could almost keep everything else right now. Not ideal. I would have liked a few more early game creatures, but it's nice to have the Bloodlust and the Flame Tongue and the Ray Leader. All of these can pump up my totems that I'll be playing, so... Now, we do have mass removal for the Druid. He's got the ability to pick off early creatures with his Shapeshift. He's actually starting off with a 3-drop. What is it? 2-drop with the Geomancer. Okay, interesting. All right, we're gonna do nothing this turn. Hopefully he plays another creature I can fork to Lightning. Let's see what he has, though. Nope, it's gonna Wrath me for 3. Oh, sorry, he Wrathed me for 1. Got the 2 damage off of it from his spell power. And then hit me with the rest. Okay, we're gonna go with the Tidehunter right now. Threaten his Geomancer. And then I could Ray Leader to trade with that, unless he picks off my 2-1 this turn. He actually can get rid of both my creatures this turn with his Shapeshift. He could get rid of that, still have 1 health, get rid of this, take 2 damage. Plays another creature. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the 1 damage to that. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I'm astonished. Okay, so here we go. I'm astonished. He should have killed my 2-1 with his shapeshift, basically, is what he was looking to do there. And I actually ended up getting a healing totem with my totem drop. That's a great thing about the Shaman. You can get some really useful stuff. Like, this is going to start to offset some of the everything he's done so far this game. It could potentially offset all of it. And I've still got my full hand here. There's a leper gnome. Guessing he's attacking into my healing totem here. Or naturalize, destroy a minion. Wow. I really don't think that was worth it. Let me draw 2 cards off of that. Sure. Let's drop him down. That is not... I'm guessing this guy's kind of new, because that was not really that great of a move, what he just did. Sitting at 369, I'm gonna need to dump some stuff here. I mean, yes, I am at 23, but still, I don't know about that. Actually, what I think we'll do here is, well, we could go 3.
I wonder.
We go 4, 4, 5, 6. Could go 3, 4, 5. Let's go 3, 4, 5.
For the crusade!
Bring me steel.
Holding on to my coin until there's a turn that I like really want to use it, and that worked out so good. Because the Master Swordsmith pumping up my Scarlet Crusader. It's now a 4-1 with Divine Shield. It's funny, I built this deck for aggro, but it's been going pretty slow in this first game here.
I wonder.
Let's see what he's gonna do. Get rid of the shield? Or do you have something to get rid of the shield first and then you're gonna kill the creature? No? Okay. So he takes the 4, pops the shield, and then does he have removal for it now, or is he gonna kill this guy? Ah, yes, nice move. The swipe kills all of it. That was a good move, most certainly. All right, so we've got 6 right now. I think my game plan is going to be this. Drop him. Let's drop him. And pass the turn. Got the card draw, drew into the Stormwind Champion, have our 3-2. Next turn we could Stormwind Champion. We could Raid Leader. We could Raid Leader plus Flame Tongue Totem, which would be more damage for the turn. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, we could also... we don't want to Bloodlust this early, but... technically could if we wanted to. Is he gonna go for charge? No, he's gonna go for taunt. Okay. So I'll have to do 6 damage. We can do 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have the 6 from this guy right here. Okay. So the deal is this.
Handle it.
6 from that guy right there. Just like that. We could also just silence him. But I kind of want to get rid of him. Cool. And next turn we could Bloodlust for, let's see, 10, 11, 3, 6, 17, plus another 6, 23. Wow. There's the Starfall. Kills off 2 of my creatures. And then he's gonna hit my Flame Tongue Totem. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nothing. Okay. Have another Flame Tongue Totem. Let's go with this for this turn.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Hey, give
Just
me a
take for
minute.
3. Next turn, we can Molten Giant. There's a Naturalize. Okay. We are going to Mountain Giant. And then our taunt.
Hey, give me a minute.
Sounds good to me. I think it's safe to say we're going to win this game. I'm feeling fairly confident.
What?
Oh, 5-10 taunt. Good for us, we can silence it. He's gonna remove the shield and then, what, attack into it with both of his creatures? Really? No, he doesn't, okay. So let's take a look here. Silence, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, that's the game, okay. Yeah, that's enough, all right. Silence. That. And as if it wasn't enough. There we go. Okay, game number 1 in the books. That was fairly lopsided. Some pretty big, not that I don't ever misplay. Please don't take this as me being a huge jerk. I'm just saying, some pretty big misplays on his part there. That super early naturalize, I think, was a huge mistake. Definitely don't think it was worth it. I mean, who knows though? Maybe I don't even remember what he naturalized, but maybe he had absolutely nothing else to deal with it, and so he felt like that's kind of was necessary. All right, so we'll keep the Crusader. I'm gonna actually dump the Lightning Bolt. Let's see what we end up getting here. Swordsmith, nice. Though I don't want to drop him until I have something else for him to pump up. So we're not gonna do our first turn dropping him. We will just pass the turn. Next turn we could Scarlet Crusader with a coin. Or I could just do a totem, which we may just actually do. Might just save my coin.
Just like you.
Well, actually, you know what? No, I think we'll Scarlet Crusader. Oh, you know, never mind. We'll do this. This thing needs to die soon, so as soon as possible. See if he's got a spell to deal with this, though. All I need to do is 2 damage. Should have an Arcane Explosion plus the ping. Takes care of it. Good job. That's a bummer. This is a huge pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna coin. Get the Shield Master in play. He's gonna have a harder time dealing with this. He could polymorph though. He could. Well, silence isn't gonna be enough. Could freeze it. Fireball for 3. This is ridiculous. His Sorcerer's Apprentice early game. Holy crap.
For the crusade!
Okay. I kind of want to waste this just to get an extra body on the board to get rid of that. Not the best use of this. Ideally, I'd like to use it for damage, but I just want an extra body on the board because he could ping this and then remove it. Unless he's got an Arcane Explosion in his hand, in which case he pings this and then removes it. Let's see what he has. Does he have enough to... Nope, not gonna double up. So we're finally gonna be able to kill... Oh my god, again. He's gonna handle this. He is going to handle it. That is unbelievable. This one little creature absolutely terrorizing me today.
Job's done.
Absolutely terrorizing me. Now he can get rid of the shield and kill it. Thank God I drew another creature, but let me guess, he can kill this too? He's got Arcane Intellect. Let's see what he's got. He's gonna ping it. Then he must have 3 damage for it. Frostbolt to that. Okay. Well, at least we finally kill his stupid apprentice. So it's been a long time coming.
Join or die.
But the thing is finally dead. Thank God. Let's go with him. And let's go with him.
Master of magic.
He can easily kill this next turn, 2-1 plus a ping, so we're gonna hold this till I get rid of that. Is he gonna do the trade? Or is he just gonna pop it off? He's gonna pop it off with his Fire Blast. He then hits this for whatever frickin' silence, that's fine. I don't really care about the spell power as much as I do getting rid of his creatures. There's a secret. Bunch of different choices. Could be a copy a minion. Can be a lot of things, actually. Let's see if it's copy a minion. If it is, I'm okay with him copying this.
Handle it.
Okay. Could be, yeah, it's just a lot of things it could be. I don't know. I'm gonna do this.
Steel.
Could be a shield. It could be vaporize, which I'm thinking it might actually be. And we're gonna do
Vaporization commencing.
this.
Job's done.
Pass the turn. If he's got his mass removal right now, my entire board is clear. I can Molten Giant next turn. Okay, so it kills the 3-1.
Truth is my shield.
4-5 taunt. Molten Giant. I'd rather not lose 2 creatures right now. He'll do 1, and the next turn I can do this combo, so I'm actually gonna pass the turn. I don't want to lose one of my creatures just to pop his shield. Because if he decides to pick someone off right now, that drops the shield, so. Because otherwise it'd be shield, pick off, and then I'd have to still go through him. So I could lose 3 creatures instead of just losing 2. He's gonna polymorph this guy, of course. Let's see if he actually bothers picking off. Okay, he's gonna get rid of the raid leader. Pings off the 1-1. And a Worgen, which he himself can enrage. I think I'm gonna do this.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
I'm gonna go like this. Shoot. Wrong move.
What to do? Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Wrong move. I wanted to put him here to trade that. Now I'll have to sack 2 creatures to get through him. That sucks. Okay. That sucks. Oh well. And the worst part is, if I attack him right now, I'm pretty sure he's gonna obliterate that creature. So I've got like no safe attack for next turn. So I'm not going to until I can attack with a totem or something.
Truth is my shield. Let the pain speak to me.
For the Alliance!
I'm gonna hold off on him. Again, the concern is his secret. Arcane Intellect. He's probably just looking for, you know, freeze all minions or. There's a Flame Strike. That'll do it. Hopefully, I get at least one draw out of that process. Next turn I'll hit with a 3/3. He's gonna kill off the 1/1, so. Copies that. Luckily it doesn't have Divine Shield.
I hope you like my invention.
I think I might actually just pop a Bloodlust this turn.
My shield for Argus!
Justice shall prevail.
So good with the healing totem.
Let the pain
Acolyte of
speak
Pain.
to me.
Kills it to draw, or hits it to draw a card.
I'll put it on
Turns it
your
to his
tab.
hand. Okay. Alright, so luckily this turn I can hit him. It's been a long time coming, huh?
Let the pain speak to me.
Alright, here we go, finally. Is it in fact... Ah, it's the ice barrier. Oh well. Definitely be able to work through that.
Justice shall prevail.
And he is going to need a Mass Freeze or Flame Strike to stop death next turn from the Bloodlust. Or he could, you know, Ice Block. If he got one of those in his deck, who knows?
Join.
Cult Master.
Or both.
It's gonna trade to also draw a card thanks to the Cult Master.
Tazdingo!
Okay, it's a taunt. And then he hits it for 1. Why? Oh, so it can kill with that. Okay, well. Let me think here. Let's go with this. I need 5 for him. Let's go with this to draw a card. Drew a Loot Hoarder. You got 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. That's enough. Okay, we're all set. There is the game. Wow. All right. Well, that was hard fought, but we did end up getting the victory. So nice start here to our arena run, 2-0. And we're probably going to cut the video right here, but stay tuned as we will be continuing this arena run in a future episode. All right, guys, I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Keep watching and keep owning.